Not, wait a minute, La Ree, what is the best trade you had?
Y'all know I don't do no trade. I told y'all they steal your money, girl. I don't do no trade. Stop playing with me. Give me a butch queen. Thank you.
Oh shit! Now people be asking some off the wall shit.
Listen, they do.
Let's see. Who did you bond with? No, we already asked that. Oh, I just want to say, La Ree, I thought your lip sync was going to be a double save. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, thank you. It wasn't though.
You said it wasn't though.
No, Elliot sent my ass
You're a
home.
self-aware queen, honey. What has been your favorite look this season so far? Yours and of the competition.
Okay. For the 2 days I was there, my favorite look was the snake look.
Yes,
my favorite look of the entire season has to be Simone's fascinating look with the say their names.
Yeah.
That was it just spoke volumes. It was so iconic.
She destroyed people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it was
people crying watching Drag Race because of the runway.
Right.
Now.
Listen, sister, come on.
She did that. Let's do a couple more. This person says, did you keep the bag gown?
Listen, that bag gown was completely destroyed. I don't know. Well, y'all didn't see it, but in between takes, they had to literally take me back up before we did like the whole sashay away moment. Like they had to tape me back into.
Oh no! After the lip sync, it was just a mess. It was done.
It was a hot mess. I got the headpiece though. She's somewhere around here.
She's around here somewhere. She's around here. Are you gigging right now? Are you out and about?
Yes, I am. Well, right now I'm in Atlanta, but I have been traveling, been able to do a few gigs here and there.
Work.
Yeah.
Somebody says, "Where's the merch, Lala?"
It's in my bio. Go to my bio.
Go to the bio.
LalaRee.com. Click merch, and boom, there you have it.
And boom. Question. I have a question. What is your actual relationship with Tamesha?
That's kind of complicated. I love Tamesha Down. She was the first person to put me in drag. But we do not communicate. Honestly, we do not at all. She's still iconic. I still have nothing but respect for her. It's no bad blood. It's just that we don't communicate.
Y'all just aren't. Yeah, y'all just not like that.
Yeah.
Who would have been your Snatch Game character?
Big Frida, the Queen Diva, your best believer.
Hey!
Girl, down!
You already know.
Okay.
That would have been everything.
I was so ready to do that.
Oh, that would have been everything. Oh, I
was so ready to do that.
Big Frida, then we need Big Frida on Snatch Game. Yes,
we do. We need Big Frida as a judge as well.
Yes, we do, bitch. Stop bringing back Lonnie Love. She is not funny. I say it every time. Just stop. Which challenge do you wish you could have done?
The Snatch Game, because I really want to do my Big Frida, and the Rusical, because I love to perform. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
The Rusical and the Snatch Game.
The Rusical. Oh yeah, you would have ate the Rusical.
Yes, I would have been up there with Rose.
All right, let's do one or two more. Let's see. Did that White Castle really tear your stomach up?
Baby, me and Mr. White Castle. Girl, when I see her next time, round 2, girl. We going at it, girl, because she whooped my ass that first time, baby. She whooped my ass, girl.
I remember seeing you on live. I saw that you were live, and so I popped into the room, and you were sitting there eating a lot of just going in on this white, and then the next morning you were like, girl.
Completely. That was my first time ever having White Castle. Nobody warned me or anything about that.
No,
girl.
I didn't know that.
Yes, my first time ever. I was like, no, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. White Castle, I don't fuck with White Castle for that very reason.
No, ma'am. Never again.
You will get them gastrointestines together.
Okay. I was ready for trade afterwards, though.
My friend Demarius, I guess you know Demarius, says, Lala missed me.
Do I miss you? That's what he say?
That's what he said.
Yes, I miss you, honey.
She's like,
call me sometimes.
Who is this? I don't know. If you could redo the sewing challenge, how would you conceptualize it differently?
Honestly, I don't think I would have, because that look has become so iconic. It was meant to be something so bad, which it was really bad, but it has become so iconic for me. I still get memes every day about that look. Like, that look made me famous. So I wouldn't have not changed anything about
it.
it.
Do you have a t-shirt with that look on it?
That is coming out. So
Word,
we're
bitch.
trying to get bags together, honey.
Yes, bitch. I
Yes,
live
indeed.
for that. That's the shirt I want.
Yes, God.
That's the shirt I want. Okay, one more. Here we go. We asked that one. Favorite read from this season of Drag Race?
Oh, when got me called when she said you have, what did she say? You have lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and then she said Candy was pug.
Oh yeah.
When I say I hollered completely.
She got her.
She ate her up for that.
She ate her up, honey.
Okay. Hilarious.
What's next for you, Lala? What's coming up? Like,
I am working on new music. I have an EP coming out. You know, I have Bad Bitch Tip out right now everywhere.
Yes,
So, you know, that's doing pretty good. So I'm working on new music. I'm waiting for the world to open up so she can really, really travel like she really wants to, honey, because she's trying to go there with the Brazil boys. Okay?
Come on, baby, because they always come to Brazil, come to Brazil.
Yeah, come to Brazil, honey.
As soon as she can, bitch, she gonna be there.
Exactly. And I'm also, you know, getting ready for the reunion. Catch me at the reunion. Vote me Miss Congeniality.
Oh, that's right.
She said,
up. Come in hot, bitch. Come in hot for no reason. Just
of course. Of course. I mean, I think I hear myself.
Oh, thank you for doing this. Thank you for popping in and talking to us for a little bit.
Thank you for having me, Keish, girl. I enjoyed it.
I love you.
I love you more, baby.
Thank you.
I'm such a huge fan of you. I've been a fan of yours for years, okay? I've been following you for years. I'm glad you followed me back, but that's all right. I love you so much.
Thank you so much, boo. Everybody say bye to Lala. Stick around.
Bye, everybody. I had fun.
Yes, bitch.
Bad bitch tip.
Bye, boo.
Bye, baby.
All right, y'all. It's time for me to run my mouth. Here we go. All right, here we go, y'all. My thoughts on last night's episode. So here we go. Y'all know how I feel about these mini challenges that don't have shit to do with the show. Y'all know how I feel about this shit. I don't. So why are we doing this? Why are we doing these mini challenges? They ain't got shit to do with unless Candy Muse is finna get an advantage in this challenge. Unless she was about to be able to send some bitch home because she won the mini challenge. Stop doing this shit. I don't want to see commercials on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't care about JJ Malibu. Fuck that. That underwear ain't have no room for no dick or ass anyway. Get out of here. I can't. I was gagged that Utica didn't remember Bam. She didn't remember Alexis Mateo. Come on. That's like iconic. That's one of the most iconic quotes of all RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't understand. How does she do? Anyway, Candy won on a math question. She should have turned and looked at Tina dead in her face and bopped. She should have just bopped Tina right in her face when she won. She was able to subtract 8 from 12. Great. All right, we get to it's a branding soda challenge. And I really love these challenges because branding has become such a part of RuPaul's Drag Race. Being a star of RuPaul's Drag Race afterwards, branding has become such a part of that. And knowing that, and the queens that do well at branding, those are the queens that take off and have all the success. So it's really good to have these challenges, and I was really glad to see this pop up now. Olivia has lived. I was worried for her in this taping. Let's do a little powwow about taping these things. I hate the way that they do this. I hate the way that they do this because they do it on purpose so they can edit shit the way that they want to do it. They don't have to show us shit. They don't have to show us shit. And they don't. We have no idea what any of those things are going to be until we see them on the runway. And that shit pisses me off. Because they want you to think one way. They want you to go, oh, it's going to look like this. And then they switch it and give you the okie doke. Absolutely not. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Also, why two directors? Just have Ross there because I can't stand Carson's ass anyway. Bye. Go away, Carson. Please go away. But anyway, so Liv struggled filming. she didn't seem to understand what she was doing, so nobody else was going to understand what she was doing. Rose, for those of you that don't know, Rose is my drag daughter, and I am very objective. I'm a very objective person, so I will speak on Rose. I'll speak ill of Rose when I need to. But this is not going to be one of those times. Because Rose was filming well. She had her shit together. She had it planned. That shit was really well done. Tina went in with Burning Up. Now, what I don't understand is how these girls get on set. And I know that there's a lot of pressure and shit. But like with Kimora in the tree thing, Tina with this, you're just saying this one line. You're saying one sentence about 6 words over and over and over again, and you can't get the wording order correct. I'm confused. I'm very confused by that. That it just doesn't make any sense to me. I know that if you're in the moment, it could be very different, but like it just doesn't make any sense to me. So watching Tina do that, I was very, very surprised. Because it doesn't seem like Tina to me at all. Sweet Tooth. Simone is so the very reason that I did not like Simone's Snatch Game is the very reason that I loved this. It's because it is the same thing that Simone gives us all the time, but that's what this challenge is. This challenge is about branding, knowing exactly who you are and giving that to the audience, to the viewing audience. And she went in Sweet Tooth. When she said buy 2 cans, get us Gold Tooth for free, I was done. That bitch, she did that. Got mixed sexy time sex juice. Boo! That was trash. That was terrible. I'm sorry. That was terrible. I think Got Mixed was the worst commercial. But by far. I thought it was worse than Olivia's. I thought it was worse than Tina's. But Gottmik is always going to bring it on the runway. We'll get to the runways in a minute. But I thought she was in trouble because I was like, nope, that won't it, boo. Utica. Y'all know that I love Utica. Y'all know that. Y'all know that's my boo. What the fuck was this? Utica. Girl, it was just the weirdest thing I have ever, like, it made no sense. I'm here for weird, girl. I am here for weird. But she went a little too far. She went a little too far with the weird this time. It didn't work. It just did not work on any level. I didn't understand him feeding the drink to the cow and then her drinking the udder. Why weren't you supposed to? Maybe hers was worse than Mix. Maybe hers was worse than Mix. It could have been. You can't. Candies. I didn't like Candies. I won't say it was the worst, but I did not like Candies commercial. Branding, like, yes, she was Candy, but I just didn't understand what the soda was supposed to be other than a play on Special K. I'm confused as to why we're promoting drug use on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't get it. Didn't work for me. Let's talk about these motherfucking runways. Let's talk about these runways. I loved this category. So I helped Rose a lot with her package getting ready for Drag Race. And so, like, when I saw this in the list of looks that she needed to bring, I was very, 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 very excited about this one. And we were actually able to take an old look of hers and repurpose things for this look. We'll get to that. We're going to go in order. Utica. I thought Utica was fucking gorgeous. I thought she looked fucking gorgeous on the runway. The problem for me was that it wasn't a beast. Like everyone else was the Beast, and it looked like she was. It looked like she was wearing the pelt of a beast as opposed to actually being the Beast, which is the only. That's the only thing that I had a problem with. But I thought she looked fucking gorgeous. I think this is the prettiest I think she looked on the runway this season. I loved it. Tina. Here's the thing. This was one of Tina's stronger looks. That's not saying much. We know, look, for those of you who are new to me, I've known Tina for over a decade. Fashion has never been her strong suit. And this was no exception. It was just... It could have worked if the proportions... The thing that was wrong about this look is that the proportions were wrong. Like, if the shoulders had been a little bigger to match the hips, or the head had been, like, bigger to balance out the hip, like, it could have worked, but it just didn't. It just did not work. Yeah. Simone, I can't tell you how hard I laughed when Simone came out on that runway. I could not believe what I was seeing. This bitch, I literally don't have the words. I was laughing so hard. I enjoyed that runway so much. So much. Oh yeah, y'all are going in on Tina's makeup. Yeah, that's the truth. Tina's makeup did not work. Simone, the way the legs were built in that, the shoe that she wore, it was fucking genius. That shit was genius. My only critique of that look is I wish she had painted kind of a fox-like face to go with the look. I think what we are seeing about Simone is that makeup is her weakness. Not that she's bad at makeup. She's not bad at makeup. But that's not her, like if Gottmik had done something similar, she would have gone in with like a fucking full, fox face or something like that. She needed something foxy here. But other than that, that shit was fucking untouchable. Untouchable. Let's see. Candy, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Candy? Girl, like, it wasn't you. That was not Beast at all. At all. You were not in the category, girl. You're getting chopped. An alien dragging another alien? Like, what is this concept? The makeup was a mess, and usually, Candy's makeup is on point. Candy can beat a face. This makeup, though, was not it. Was not it. Candy looked like she was going to be in the bottom two by herself. Her and that alien on her back were going to be lip syncing. That's what it looked like to me when she came down that runway. I was not here for it. Gottmik. Gottmik was like, it was cute. I enjoyed it. But like, it was kind of predictable for Gottmik. Like, I wasn't surprised by that at all. It just, I don't know. It didn't send me there. It reminded me of stuff that we've seen her do before, and I just didn't. It just didn't. I wanted more impact from Gottmik's look. Olivia, I know people were living for Olivia's look. I was not one of those people. I'm just telling you right now, I was not one of those people. I did not like this look. Olivia looked like if you went to Big Lots and to buy your child a toy, and they had the knockoff Monsters Inc. Plushies in a bin, and you picked up that bitch and took it to her, and $3. That's what she looked like. She looked like knockoff Monsters Inc. And I was not here for it. Not here for it. Olivia is cute. She is beautiful. Smile, work. I just did not like the look. I just did not like the look at all. And then Rosé. this was one of my favorite looks of Rosé. It was probably her best look on the runway so far. And what's funny is that we were able to repurpose some things from an old look of hers to make this look. So it was just, it was fucking incredible. She looked so good. She looked so good on the runway. And the way she modeled it, I was here for it. Come on. Come on. Not Big Lots Furniture is lit secretly. Rosé, no, she served that on the runway. I have a problem with the judging. Now, look, y'all tell me, or I tell y'all every week, RuPaul's Drag Race is old. We need some fresh blood on this judging panel because y'all are all over 40 years old, inching near 50. I know Michelle is right there. Michelle's 50. Rue's over 50. Carson is over 50. I don't think Ross is over 50, but this is the problem. This is the problem. We need some fresh eyes. We need some fresh perspective, a younger perspective on drag, because the things they be looking for, it just doesn't make, it doesn't compute for me. They need to stop gaslighting us. They need to stop gaslighting us, because you're not going to sit there and tell me that Candy's look was good. You're not going to make me believe that. Absolutely not. You're not going to do that. You're not going to make me believe Candy's commercial was good. Y'all been gaslighting us about Candy the whole season. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. Get rid of Ross. Bring back Nicole Byer. Stop bringing in Lonnie Love, because again, she's not funny. And she's just not a good judge. She's not a good judge. Candy looked a mess on the runway. You're not going to tell me that this was good. That I just don't understand. I can't. Yeah, and they were living for Olivia's look. What? Are we seeing the same thing? Are we watching the same show? Because that was not it. It just wasn't it. I just don't understand why they keep trying to force this narrative on us when we have eyes and ears and we can see and judge for ourselves. We know what's good. We know Simone is killing it. So how are you going to sit there and try to make us believe that Candy is doing the same kind of things that Simone is doing, or that Gottmik is doing? She's not, or that Rosé is even doing. Rosé's won 2 challenges at this point. Has Candy? No. So stop trying to make us believe this shit. I can't. We're not even going to get into UK. Y'all, I'm not going to do that because I'll be on here for another hour and I got a birthday party to go to. I can't do that. I can't do that. Lip sync. Here we go. I do agree with the double win. Before we get to the lip sync, I do agree with the double win. I think that Simone and Rosé both deserved that. It was great. I was really happy to see that. Okay. Tina and Utica are in the bottom. Now, I watched it last night in the bar, a little drunk, just like Lala said. And when I watched that, I thought Tina won this lip sync. Tina won the lip sync. I knew she was going home. Like, I know the tea on the whole season, but like, I knew Tina was going home, but I watched that going, Tina just fucking won this lip sync. Again, you're not going to gaslight us into thinking that Utica won this lip sync. But then I watched it again today when I woke up from a little hangover. And I have to say, I have to change my perspective. While Tina was giving more energy and like commanding the stage, I think because it came off to me, it came off to me a little. Here's the thing that happens with Lip Sync for Your Life a lot of times is that the queens don't stay in who they are, and they get desperate because the nerves and whatnot, and so they like start trying to throw every trick in the book out in this lip sync. And I feel like that's what started to happen with Tina. Like, she was doing things that didn't necessarily match up with what was going on in the song, and Utica stayed grounded in her and like and delivered that the way Utica delivers that. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I saw it today. When I saw it today, I was like, yep, Utica won the lip sync. I think it was very close. Probably the closest lip sync this season. They were both very strong. But I will say, I do think, having watched it again, that Utica won the lip sync. I think it was a great way for Tina to go out. Because it was a strong lip sync. I'm not saying Tina was bad by any means. But I think it was a great way for her to leave the show. People got to see her perform because that's what Tina does. If you don't understand, like, I know a lot of people don't really get the appeal of Tina Burner and why she's a legend in New York City and whatnot. You can't really get the sense of what Tina is and what she is on the show. You have to be at a Tina Burner show. It's an experience. It's kind of like me. Like you would not get the experience of Keisha Carr on RuPaul's Drag Race. You have to be at my show to understand that. You know what I mean? And Tina's the same way. But I'm glad that we got to see her lip sync because she is a good lip syncer. Tina's a performer, and I think she did a really, really great job with that. Yeah, but she lost the lip sync. She does not deserve the hate. Nobody. First of all, for those of you who are new here, we don't do hate on this one. This is all love, baby. Here in the cartel, this is all love. The cartel, by the way, is the name of my fans. They came up with that on my last live. So the cartel. But we it's all love here. I'm going to look at some of your questions. Here we go. Do you think that Tina would have done well in the roast episode? Yeah, Tina is a comedian. Like, absolutely, she would have done well in the roast episode. Absolutely. Tina does need to elevate her makeup. That's never been her strong suit. Let's see. Which runway would you have wanted to? Oh no, these are all Lala's questions. Okay. We don't do hate in the cartel, honey. We don't do that. No, y'all won't catch me on RuPaul's Drag Race. We've discussed this at length. Y'all will not catch me on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't audition. I never have auditioned. I never will audition. That is not what I want for my life. I keep sending my daughters away to do it. Britta Filter is also my daughter, for those of you that don't know. And Lemon from Canada is my granddaughter. Do you think Candy deserves a spot in the top 4? No. What would I have done for Beast? What would I have done for Beast? You can't do like copywritten characters, but the first thing that pops to my mind is like coming out as the Beast from Beauty and the Beast and like doing a reveal that turns into like the Belle ball gown. I think Nina West has done that, actually. I don't think that's my idea. Let's see. Who would I cast for a young judge? I tried to start a petition for Nicole Byer on Twitter and nobody wanted to retweet me. So I think Nicole Byer should be a permanent judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. She's a great judge. She's a great judge and she's funny. And she's Black. Let's have somebody else of color on the panel, please. Do you think there was a bias against Tina? Some of the challenges she slayed, she was overlooked. In no way was she as bad as Olivia. Girl, Tina was absolutely just, I would have been so mad if I was Tina Burner during the Rusical. Tina Burner deserved to be in the top. It should have been Rosé and Tina Burner in the top of the Rusical. The fact that she was in the bottom was a travesty. Again, RuPaul's Gaslight Race. We're not doing this, bitch. We watched it. Tina fucking slayed that. Tina fucking slayed that shit, bitch. I'm not here with that. Who's my top 4? My top 4. I know who the top 4 is, but if I'm watching the show right now, the top 4 for me is Simone, Gottmik, Rosé, and Olivia. That's like, they have the strongest report cards right now. I think Utica is the only person in the... Candy doesn't have any wins. Utica has 1 win. And then everybody else has at least 2. Let's see. Let's see what are some of these questions. We have a couple more minutes. Michelle Buteau. Oh, Michelle Buteau would be a great guest judge. She would actually be really, really great. I'm looking for your questions. How long have I been doing drag? 12 years. I'm looking to see what other questions you all have. Who would I bring back? Who would I bring back? Honestly, in this season, nobody. And that's not shade. I feel like everybody that's been eliminated, to me, there have not been any surprise eliminations. Yeah. Keisha, did you talk to Denali after last week? I have not actually spoken to Denali. I sent her a message, but she's not responded. So do I think the season is overproduced? Absolutely. They're trying to tell a story, and I just don't like the story that they're telling. Oh, thank you, Erica. Have I seen Tamesha's Drag Race show on YouTube? I have not seen Tamesha's show. No shade, like, not that I dislike Tamesha or anything like that. That's not true. Blink twice if Candy makes it to the top 4. I don't see Utica doing good in the roast. Tina would have slayed. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Miss Utica next week. Her and Olivia, I think, are gonna struggle. I think Simone might even struggle in the roast. Rose will do really well in the roast. I think Gottmik will do really well in the roast. I'm worried about the others though. Candy will do well. Candy will do well in the roast. Let's see what happened last week. She just didn't show up. You need to do a video with Bob, Monet, and Lala. I did a sibling rivalry with Bob and Monet about a month ago. Why is the judging so off from UK to America? I don't understand, girl. I don't understand. I really don't get why the judging is crazy. It's like they're producing season 13 in a different way that they're produced UK, and they need to go back to what they did on UK, because UK was a much better season, just completely. I'm worried about Simone. But here's the thing: it doesn't matter if Simone does poorly next week. She's not gonna be eliminated. They're not gonna eliminate Simone. Absolutely not, girl. Like. The judging for Tina this season was highly questionable. No, I don't think it was all the time. I think that for the most part, what they said to Tina was pretty on point. It was just, for me, it was just the Rusical episode was egregious because she looked beautiful on the yellow runway. She looked beautiful. That was the best Tina looked the whole season. And then they trashed the look. I was gagged. If Simone lands in the bottom 2 again, she can't win. I mean, we've seen weirder things. Shay went into the finale with the best. Shay still has the best track record on RuPaul's Drag Race in history. Still to this day, and went into the finale and lost. So that's true. They're producing the show to get Emmys. Thoughts on Tina and Rose? Oh, that was a mess last week. That was a mess. That was a mess. I mean, they did the challenge well, but they both looked crazy. Let's see. Priyanka won with 2 bottoms. Yep, she sure did. Have I just not been to enough Tina shows? I feel like every time I saw her out in New York City, she was never in red, orange, or yellow. She started doing the red, orange, and yellow thing about a year ago. It started to become her brand about a year ago. And it started just with hair. She was wearing just red, orange, and yellow hair. And then it moved on to outfits. She never did strictly red, orange, and yellow outfits like she did on the show, kind of. But when she came back, she certainly was. Someone described Tina's makeup as white on white hate crime. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not a white on white hate crime.